Dun, 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 dun.
You guys truly surprised me when I covered the first trailer for Respect. The amount of reception that first video got and the number of comments that came after asking me where my coverage for the next trailer was, because a lot of you pointed out that was just the announcement trailer. There's a new trailer out. You don't have your coverage up yet. Where is it? So I decided, even though I've said this how many times now, I'm still in the process of catching up with a lot of the films that have been out for the past couple months or maybe a year or so. I'm still really behind. I never let a movie go to waste as far as I can do it, but I sometimes, based on level of interest, or whether it's my own interest or obviously you guys, I will fast track a video. So here I am now covering the Respect trailer that apparently all of you Aretha Franklin fans that I did not know were subscribed to this channel, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think it's great. The lady's a legend for a good reason. But for all you people that I didn't know are Aretha Franklin fans, here you go. Which I'm really actually excited to watch this trailer. Again, I think the first trailer made an excellent impression, even though I do have to clarify where I'm at now. I've sort of changed my tune from the last video. Some of you who saw that first trailer coverage I had for the announcement trailer, I guess it was more the Jennifer Hudson introduction trailer, so we can call it, because it was introducing her as the Aretha Franklin portrayer. I mentioned in that video because I recently covered a documentary that came out with real footage of Aretha Franklin singing at a church. And it was this big documentary. I thought it was one of the best documentary trailers, and still to this day, I still think it is. It's one of the best documentary trailers that I've ever seen. And the movie, it seemed to make a good impression. I still haven't seen it yet. I need to get around to it, but I did feel that this film was kind of reining in on the thunder a bit, because it just seemed like it was too close. Like, the one movie had just come out, and now we have a biopic. And it's kind of like, okay, why don't we give it some more breathing room? But some of you guys pointed out, and I was really surprised by this, because I didn't know about it, that Aretha Franklin handpicked Jennifer Hudson to portray her later on. That, to me, is incredible. And I will say, as I said in the first video, she's killing it. She's doing an absolute amazing job. And I haven't heard too many songs by Aretha Franklin, but the ones I've heard, certainly she is a legend. And that documentary trailer, again, made such a good impression on me. I really loved watching it. So I'm very excited to see this biopic, and treat it maybe with a little more respect than I did in the last video, right? I don't care about the time. I really do want to see it. And I think, it was solid enough for me to be like, okay, I can excuse the fact that it seems like the two films are so close in release dates. I can let that slide. I want to watch the next trailer. Apparently you guys really want to see what I think about the next trailer, so here you go. As always, we're going to watch the teaser trailer for Respect, and we're going to talk about it more my condensed reviews and plus watching the video together. I do anticipate that this is probably delayed a bit, given that these films continue to shift release dates, it seems, by the day. Yeah, it's now on January 15th of the new year. Well, this is going to be a new... That's great, actually. I think it's a great way to rein in the new year, 2021. We're going to go watch Respect in theaters. Okay, I'm all for it. Let's take a look. That's actually, I think, a really solid release date. Okay, here we go. Or not yet. Oh. It'd be nice if my computer, when I actually pushed the button, that it would start playing and wouldn't wait. Okay, here we go. Oh, this supposed to be instant. That last note really hit it in the last trailer, too. Great lead-in.
What you, baby, I got what you need.
Beautiful image. I still think the silhouette really does a lot.
How many albums have you had?
4.
And no hits. Honey, find the songs that move you. Until you do that, you ain't going nowhere.
That song will do it.
Aretha, you do talk, don't you? Not just sing?
I like you to call me Miss Franklin.
I can definitely see why she
You have to
handpicked her.
disturb the peace when you can't get no peace.
That looks excellent. I thought I saw Willem Dafoe in there for a minute. Kind of surprised me. I have the IMDb page up. I don't know if... I didn't see his casting version. I could be completely wrong. It sounded like that in his voice, too. Yeah, I don't see his name. I'll look later, though. That looks really impressive. You know, I do have to say, as I said how many times now in this video at this point, Jennifer Hudson really is, I think, a good pick. Certainly makes sense. Her range is excellent. And plus, she's probably looking for a role. You know, I mentioned in the last video, too, this is coming off the heels of Cats. So she's, like, desperate. Like, give me a role that will be remembered other than that disgrace. Like, I still haven't seen the film. I actually have it. I can't bring myself to watch it for some weird reason, but I know Jennifer Hudson had, like, the leading role in there. Wasn't she, like, Grisabella or something? I don't remember. Cats is a weird project. This is probably much more suited to her style. Really impressive, though. Great cast list of names, by the way. I still am surprised that Marlon Wayans is starring in this film. It's not one of the projects I would say, based on what I've seen of him, that I'm used to. I mean, you know, people can always try new things out. This does look really good. I mean, I think it really captures the essence of Aretha Franklin, even though, you know, I don't know a lot about her story. I've never really been a big Aretha Franklin listener, but this is why I love about musical biopics, and these are all the rage at this point. I mean, we've had how many in the last couple of years? So this is now another one for 2021. So we've got, obviously, the musical trend to continue. So there's a lot of these, but I don't mind that they're all the rage. I love these types of films. You know, with musical biopics, especially over the last couple of years, you really get the opportunity to step into an artist's life, especially an artist that you don't know. And again, I don't know Aretha Franklin that well, so I will definitely be intrigued to learn this, or her story, or at least some moment of her career, through this through this biopic. And again, as I've said, some of the ones from the last couple of years have really been good. Like, I just saw Judy. That one leaves such a good impression. It's fabulous film. Renee Zellweger deserved that Oscar, like, hands down. It's amazing. It's sad, but it was just, you don't forget it that easily, you know. And I remember in the trailer, like, I don't mean to go into a Judy direction, because I know it's kind of a tangent, right? We're supposed to talk about Aretha Franklin here, but it's a musical biopic, so at least it's, you know, somewhat connected. But I remember in that one, she was like, you won't forget me, will you? I'm like, for watching your film? No, I won't. And that's kind of how I feel with a lot of these musical biopics. I've had the same response to most of them. I don't forget most of these artists as soon as I start learning more about them. And I'm sure the same respect will be given to Aretha Franklin. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing here. I was surprised that they kept a lot of the original announcement, but I guess they realized that it landed so solidly that, like, okay, we're just going to continue to market this in the trailers. You know, big bold letters, respect, and the beautiful silhouette with the lights behind her. I still love how they did it. It's just amazing. This looks really good. I think this is a great new way to start the new year. I don't know what the what the box office reception will be, but I think it'll be substantial. I don't know. I mean, we're still coming off the whole COVID thing, but as we start the new year, I think things will start to get a bit more normal again. And what a great way to start it off. I mean, what an uplifting way, too. Even though we're supposed to have this experience, this trailer says in December. I think it's supposed to be earlier than that, actually, early on. I thought it was like supposed to be in September or something. I don't remember what it was, but these movies continue to shift. Hopefully this one won't. I think it's good where it's at right now for January. I think that would work fine. We'll see. We'll see what happens, because really, at this point, you can never predict it. But I think the trailer was a solid land. I can't wait to see when another trailer will debut. I'm sure there will be another one at some point. Or an official trailer, I guess, because it's technically called the teaser trailer. But those are my thoughts for respects for all of you who've been waiting. Now you know, but what are your thoughts on it? Feel free to let me know in the discussion down below. Don't forget all the good stuff, but liking, subscribing, and that bell. And I will be sure to cover the next trailer whenever it comes out, if it does get another one. So make sure you hit that bell. I'm sure probably a lot of you still will be asking me, you know, when that trailer comes out, where's your coverage? I may try to fast track that one as well. So hopefully you get to see it. But if we get to watch a different trailer together, or whatever we get to see together for another time, I'll see you guys at that point. But until then, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Remember to love yourselves, your fellow man. God bless, and peace.